Shemai GTA chums, the Overflood Entity XXR is on discount for 1.6 million, but the Entity XF is only about 900 grand, and it's actually the podium vehicle this week. So, what does this offer that the XF doesn't? They're both very similar cars, based on a Koenigsegg. This is based more on a Koenigsegg one, but they both kind of have influences of the Agera as well, so they're very similar cars. All the upgrades have been done, obviously. I won this on the podium, just like I won the XF on the podium, so maybe this will be on the podium next week if you essentially need both of these. So I've got the carbon fins there, I've got carbon hood fins, but I've got secondary, so let's just put the secondary on just for the crack, because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this yet. Lights, plate. What else have we got? Bumpers, front bumpers, we've got stock. We've got stock on it, so let's see what we can do. We've got secondary colour there. I like that. Secondary splitter. Have we got anything secondary in that? Like these canards, I don't normally like, but I think I'm gonna go for something a bit more aggressive, dare I say? So there we go. We're gonna go with that one. Rear bumpers. Okay, these aren't bumpers; these are splitters. But the secondary diffuser, I like that. That is very nice. Engine, well, that's all we need to do there. Exhaust. Well, actually, we've got a few exhausts. So we've got the triple at the bottom. We've got one big big bore exhaust. I like the big bore. The big boy. The stock exhaust is pretty good as well. I'm going to go with the big boy this time. Big bore. Hood we've already done. And lights, loss prevention plate, we don't need to do. Spoiler's going to be important. GT wing we've got on at the moment. I think you might need a spoiler, possibly. You could probably get away without. Actually, we can't not put a spoiler on. Okay, so there we go. So we're probably gonna go for something nice. You know what? I like the stock spoiler, but do we lose some traction? Well, we don't appear to, so I'm going to go with that just because it looks better. I like it. That's the best one, isn't it? Suspension is there to the max. Competition, of course, it is. We're going to respray it. Let's respray it. Come on, let's go for it. I'm not sure what I'm going to go for. Metallic. We've got a matte color on it at the moment, so we've got ice white, matte ice white. I think that is. So we're going to change that over carbon black. Maybe carbon black. See, we can go super aggressive on the colours if we go carbon black, can't we? If we just go carbon black, graphite, black steel. Black steel offers us a bit of leeway. Maybe we'll go black steel and let's have a look at the pearlescence. What can we offer? Anything? Maybe a green. I mean, I've got a red on at the moment, haven't I? What about a green? Some kind of garish kind of look to it. Not garish, but green kind of goes well with these normally. Not race yellow, dew yellow too much. Dark green. See, it offers a bit of a tint to it. I like that. Racing green. Sea green. Oh, actually, sea green looks nice, doesn't it? We're going to go with sea green. May have done that before. Secondary colour, classics. So we want to go for... This is colouring the bumpers and all that. Black would work nicely. Wine red, that is. Not black at all. But maybe a green, maybe a dark green. To go with that green theme. Or maybe... Actually, look at that, race yellow. Ha 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 ha. That's going to go loud. We're going to go loud doing that. But here's dark green, and I wanted a green with it. And here is... What was it? What's the sea green? That's the sea green. There's enough of a kind of colour in it. That is nice. That's kind of crazy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's what I wanted to go for. Let's look at the yellow again. Dew yellow, that is. That is dew yellow. That has some green in it. And it's loud. It's too loud. It's too loud. Let's not do that. You weakling. Why don't you just go for it? Let's go for white, because I think that is what we're at. That's where we're at. Oh, actually yellow looks nice. No, let's go for white. Gasoline green looks good. No, I'm gonna go white. We're gonna go white. I have an argument with myself there. Of course. You've got to think about it. Ice white is ideal. Respray. Crew emblem goes on the door like that. Trim colour, we did that, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we got a secondary colour with the spoiler, suspension, transmission is all done. Of course it is. Wheels, right? We've got some pretty damn good wheels. But you know what the problem is, and you know that colour works. But let's change the wheel type, because I cocked it up last time. I changed the XR and I accidentally put the same wheels as this. But I was going to go for the concave mega mesh, so I'm going to put this on this wee beastie. And I think the red looks really good with it. It contrasts the green completely. So candy red is good, garnet red. Maybe we need to go for gold. Maybe we need to be going for gold here. Dark copper, straw brown. Dark copper is like gold but cheaper. Yes, that's got to be the way to do it. I think so. Anything else? Dark F. And we could go for the greens, but it's too livid, too bright, and I think that's going to suit what we're trying to do. Oh, purple. Shaft of purple. You know, the purple does have a contrast with the green in a way, but it complements it nicely. I don't know what the hell. Maybe we need a different purple. Hot pink. No, we don't need that. No, we're gonna go with that. It looks good. Bulletproof is on. Tire design. We don't need a tire design. Although the chapels look nice. No, to hell with it. Put chapels on. Be a big boy. White tire smoke. Look at this. That's how long ago I customized this. Let's go for green. Oh, it costs so much. I could have gone red. Windows. We have the limo windows at the moment, and we could unlimo it. What does the limo do? Oh, it colours. You can see the engine if you don't have the limo. So I'm going to go without the limo windows. I didn't realise that in my last customization, or maybe I did, and I was pig ignorance. If you're a fan of Koenigseggs, then yeah, you want to consider this for sure. But 1.6 million is a high price to pay when the XF is only 900 grand. That's it, assuming you don't win it on the podium, of course. So for me, I think they're two heavily similar cars. They drive very similar, but the thing is, they drive similarly, but the XF is actually slightly faster on the racetrack, believe it or not, even though it's an earlier car, because this has all sorts of weird, I can't remember the name of it, the balancing, the speed balancing to try and stop them from being overly competitive. Can't remember which one that was done for, maybe it was the RE thingy bob. But anyway, it's one that you want to consider getting if it's a prize ride. But I would say, I would seriously question buying it, even on discount. I would always get the XF because I think that's a better car. I really do. I think it looks better, and it all depends on if you like spoilers. If you like spoilers, basically this is the one to go for. What is that lamppost doing? If you like spoilers, this is the car to go for because it has a good selection. I think they go really well. And the lights, I prefer the XF lights compared to the XXR. So yeah, but some people like these lights better. So you might like them. And the rear lights are great, but I think the XF lights again are better on the rear. Performance-wise, it's easy to drive. You know, the engine noise is waspish. It's similar to the XF with that waspish-like engine. Let's just try and do a power slide. No, let's not. Let's spin out instead. Yeah, let's try power slide at a sensible speed when we're not concentrating on talking. There we go. So it's not brilliant at power slide. It's got a lot of grip though. I think it's rear-wheel drive. I think it is. So let's have a wee look, shall we? See if we can figure that out, shall we? Don't mind me, chum. Yes, it is rear-wheel drive. Concave mega mesh, though. Very good choice. I think you will agree. Anyway, yeah. So I'd say it's not a recommended purchase, just for the reason that the XF exists. But I'm going to show you them both together now. Oh, actually, look at the internals. That is great. Superb, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm going to contrast it to the XF. Hopefully, I've parked it sensibly. I just sorted out my supers and sports garages on the top floor, so hopefully I've parked it right next door to the XF. I don't remember. I was so tired. It was at the end of the day, end of a freaking long day, and I was exhausted. So it could be that we're gonna have to do some walking or movement of cars if we can. Yes, we got to walk about. Yeah. So here it is. Here's the XXR. Let's. Oh Christ, my bike. Where did I put it? It's going to be up top. It's going to be up top. It will be. Oh, we are up top. We're in the middle, yeah. So it's going to be up top. Now, looks wise, oh no, it's not up top. It's one of the first ones I moved in. It's an orange. I did it in orange, so obviously you can choose the same color palettes on these two cars. There's more customization to the XXR, so that's one of the value things I recommend before purchasing any. You look at my video. This is the car, the supercar class car to purchase this week, though the best value for money. It's the Valkyrie for 1 million. I'd recommend this over the XXR. Here's the XF. So you can see the look to it. You can put only one spoiler and it's terrible. Check out my customization video for that. And here's it is with the same wheels on it. Internally, I think they're pretty similar, but let's have a little look just to see what it's all about. But just buy this basically if you like the other one. Come on, internal. So there we go. That's the internals of the XF. So two very similar cars, but I think this one looks a lot better than the other one. And performance, there's not much in it between the two, so it's up to you. This is the prize, the not prize ride, the podium vehicle, so you want to win this on the podium over the other, but you may want to get the other just for a few cosmetic reasons. And for 1.6 million, it's still not a bad price, but I think this 900 grand or whatever it is as the standard price is a lot better value, and if it's on discount, it's mega better value. But never mind, don't forget to check out the podium vehicles next week, because they may have the XX are on the podium. Anyway, if you find this useful, drop a like and a subscribe. But thank you very much for watching and have a great day. If you're playing das GTA, ja, mein Freund, sehr gut.